is Rhonda. Welcome to Fitness Kickstart. If you are someone who has never exercised before or returning to exercise after a long time from being away, this is the right class for you. Even if you're a regular exerciser, everyone should take their time and do what's right for their body. At any time you feel like you need to take a seat, please do so. Anytime you need to stop, go ahead and do that. And of course, always check with your physician before you begin any exercise program. We're going to start seated, but first we're going to talk about how we sit. So sometimes when we sit in a chair, and go, ah. Well, we don't want to do that today. We want to engage our muscles by having good seated posture. I'm going to start from the floor up with my feet. My feet are parallel, facing forward, hip distance apart. My hips are here, not here. So this is my hips. My knees and ankles are all hip distance. My feet are on the floor and my ankles are right underneath my knees. I'm going to sit up nice and tall and take the muscles here and pull them into my belly button. That's an abdominal brace. We want to maintain that brace through most of our workout. From there, lift the spine tall, roll the shoulders back and away. This is where we want to start when we start exercising, from a place of really good posture. We also want to connect with our breath. Breathing is important. So we're going to drop our hands down, take a big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And do it again. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. We can add a little motion. Take a breath and exhale. Good. If that's too much, you can come here. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now remember, still bracing the abdominals, right? I'm going to scoot myself forward a little bit on the chair, still in that really good seated posture, and then by lifting the heels up and down, up and down, up. Just getting the ankles warm. Still maintaining that good seated posture, that good abdominal brace, that nice tall crown of the head lift. One more on each side, lift and lift. Let's do the opposite. Let's lift the toes. How high can you lift them? Not so high today. Lift and lower. Up and up. Lift and lift. One more on each side. Good. Let's do a little march in place. Nice and tall. You can hold your arms still, or you can move them. Now moving the arms is going to help increase the heart rate. Increasing our heart rate improves our fitness. Lift them up, put them down. Good. Let's see if we can do double pulse. One, up, up. One, up, up. Lift and lift. One more each side. Good. Hold right there. How are we feeling so far? Take a breath. Check in. Good abdominal brace, good posture. Good. All right, let's do a little coordination work. I'm going to lift my right toe and lift my left heel. And switch. Up. Ooh, that's harder than it looks, isn't it? I have to think about it. So we want to be able to do it so we don't have to think about it. Up, toe, heel, switch, switch, quicker. So I think this exercise is a little easier, quicker, slow. We have to think about it. Brace your belly so you don't tip back. Two more, 1 and 2. Good, hold right there. Can you lift up on your tiptoes? I'm gonna get my toes right under my knees. We're gonna walk on our tiptoes. Engage the arms. How about heels? Still have that good posture? Toes. Heels. How about one of each? It's like we're limping along. And switch. Good. Roll the shoulders back and away. Push one arm forward, pull it back. push, and push. Good. You're pushing a door closed. Pretend you're tapping the wall. Hold the mid-body still. That means you're bracing that core. One more each side. Good. You can raise up and down. Bent arm wings, we're flying. Elbows no higher than the shoulders. Lift and lower. 2 more. Good. Just roll the shoulders back and away. One arm, and then the other. All right. The next movement you won't believe is actually exercise. All I want you to do is stand up. Sit back down. Can you do that without hanging onto your chair? Now I'm using my thighs a little bit for support. Maybe you can cross your arms. If every time you got out of a chair during the day, you did it 2, 3, 4 times, you'd get some good exercise in, strengthen those legs. Reach. If you're feeling really good, don't touch the chair. You can even reach above the head. 1 more. Hold. And hold. Good. If you need to return to your seat, go right ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to move to the side of my chair and march in place. We're going to start with that good posture. Feet under hips, soften the knees, pull the belly around, roll the shoulders back and away, tall head, march it out. So remember some of the things we did seated? We're going to do them again. We're going to tiptoe, touch the toes, little tap of the toe. Right, and then left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you do the same thing with your heel? Just tap it. Use the chair for balance if you need it. Need to go slower? Go ahead. Good. March it out. So hang on to your chair and lift the heels up. And up. Up. Now can you come all the way up? Big push. Push the floor away, right up to the big toes. Open up the ankles. Lift. Lift. Good. Lift and hold. Tiptoe. Good. Come on down. Give that circle that ankle. Maybe the other way. Good. Circle that ankle outwards. Toe is glued to the floor. I'm just swiveling the knee. Other way. This opens up the hips. Good. Ready for a challenge? Lift your heels, hang onto your chair, and walk in place. Brace your belly. Your body's going to want to wander all over the place. You have to squeeze everything tightly to stay in place. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little tiny squats. The knees come forward, the butt goes back. You can come here. You can hold onto your chair. These don't have to be large. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot, step it forward, pull it back. You're going for a walk and freeze, and come back. Hold on to your chair if you need it for balance. Forward, and back. 2 more. Good. Hold right there. Let's go to the other side to work the other leg. Again, you're gonna hold on to your chair, step, and step. Good. Nice tall chest. Let that foot lift up naturally, like you're going for a walk. Changed your mind and went backwards. 2 more. Good. Hold right there. Take a breath. How you feeling? You feeling okay? Feeling good? Do you need a break? Do you need to have a drink? Maybe just take a nice big breath. Maybe that was enough for you for today, and next time you add a little more. So from here, we're gonna go back to our chair and do some chest and shoulders, backs and arms. We're gonna have a seat. Any of these exercises can be done standing, so we might do a little bit of both, a little seated, a little standing. So I'm in that good seated posture. My feet are parallel, my knees are over my ankles, my belly is braced, and my shoulders are back and away. Good. Bring those hands up here and press both hands forward. Pull both hands back to your armpits. Push, pull, push, pull. This is the movement we do when we do a push-up. Now I assure you I can do a whole lot more push-ups this way than I can on the floor. But this is how we get there. We start here, we push and pull, we use those muscles. If it gets to be too much, you can come down here, hips to above the knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Good. Palms are up. I want you to take your right hand, touch your left shoulder, and switch. Out and up. Too much? Touch the elbows. Remember, if you're returning to exercise after a long time, maybe you've never exercised. This is just getting our bodies moving, working within our range of motion. One more each side. Good. Shake it out. Roll those shoulders back and away. How are we feeling? We feeling good? Should be feeling good. I want you to tuck your elbows, palms up. Take your elbows, thumbs out, and bring your pinkies back together. Thumbs out, and then pinkies back together. My hands, forearms should be parallel to the floor. Out, belly button high. And pull them out. Thumbs out, pull them in. You're gonna feel that right through here. You might start to get warm. If that feels good, maybe you wanna bring your hands forward. Try 1 or 2 here. If it starts to strain, bring your elbows back in. Come here. When I come out, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now squeeze your armpits together. Nice and tall. Good. Out. And in. One more. Good. Shake them out. All right. We're going to take our right hand and look to the right. Take your left hand and bring it right here to your armpit. Pretend you have a bow and arrow. Pull back and bring it in. Hand goes armpit to armpit, right across the collarbone. Squeeze the shoulder blade. One more. Big pull back. Let it go. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna be ambidextrous bow and arrow slingers. So we're gonna bring the other arm out, take a peek of that arm, take the other hand, make a fist, bring it to your armpit, and bring it right across to the other side. Can you look over that thumb? Brace the belly. Pull. One more. Back, pull, hold. Let it go. Shake it out. Good. Excellent. So we're going to start with our hands here. Press up and press up. For many of us, pressing overhead is not something we do regularly. But when we stop doing it, we lose the ability to do it. So we want to push. If straight up is too much, come forward at an angle, about 45 degrees. Push and push. Now, use the power of your legs and your core to push. Squeeze and brace. Up if you can. Up. If this is your range of motion, this is as far as you go. But if you've got it, Push straight up, straightening the arm. Good. One more, last one right there. Shake it out. Maybe we roll the shoulder back. And we roll this shoulder back. Bring it forward, up, back and away. Forward, up, back and away. Should feel pretty good. Now I'm gonna stay seated for now, but if you could do these standing. How about both elbows? How about we go swimming? If you want, you can get a little lean back and engage the core a little bit as you swim. Nice lazy backstroke. Good. All the benefits of swimming, no sand in your shoes. I'm going to have you take your hands and we're going to dive up and pull the water away. Reach up and push down. Again, if you need to, come forward and pull. Otherwise, dive and push. Pretend the air is heavy. It's thick. Push. When you lift your spine, squeeze your belly, brace. One more. Good, shake it out. So there's another swim stroke we should do. Let's do the butterfly. So palms up and down, up and down. If you want to swim all over your room, go for it. Two more. Up. Come up for air. Good. Shake it out. Good. Gonna roll those shoulders again. Lead with the elbows this time. Good. One more each side. Good. Reach the arms out. Take that right arm, bring it across. Take those left fingers and give it a push. Drop your shoulder, reach around. You should feel a nice stretch through here. Breathe. Open. Other hand across. Give it a little push. Drop your shoulder and reach behind. Take those hands, thumbs up, rotate them down. Then those pinkies, roll them all the way around. One more. Good. Reach as far as you can. Drop your hands, lift your elbows. Feel a nice stretch in the biceps. Shake them out. All right. Let's practice 4 more of those sit to stands. Ready? Brace the belly, feet tuck in a little bit, and we're going to stand up. Up. Maybe here. If you need to, check the chair. Is that 3? One more. Up and hold. Good. Come to the side of your chair. Good. Roll your shoulders back and away. We're just going to step side to side. A little tap. Start to add the arm. Reach. Now our shoulders should be good and warm now. There's a slight rotation. I'm lifting up my heel to reach. Opposite corner. This corner, this corner. Good. If that feels good, begin to reach overhead. Long stretch. Anytime the arms go up, the heart rate goes up. So if you don't want that heart rate up, keep the hands a little bit lower. Push forward. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. Just roll it out. Open up your hands, bend your knees slightly, and pull them up and down. So hold right here. You know what this is, right? This is when you're carrying in all the groceries in one trip. Stack them all up, all the bags. So this is going to make it stronger. So buy heavier stuff. Keeping this part of my arm still, and the forearm is moving. Since I'm not using any weight or resistance, making big open palm and pressing up and pressing with the back of my hands down. Up. One more. Can you touch your shoulders? Good. Shake it out. We're going to take these hands and bring them to our hips. Think Wild West gunslinger. Bend your feet, Put your elbows back, okay? Looking like this. Ready, set, draw. Push and pull. You can hang on to the chair if you need to, or do both arms at the same time. I'm pushing through my pinkies. I can feel that in the back of my arms. That's the second wave. You know, when you wave once and it waves the second time, that's what we're working on. We're making that go away. Push. It's a karate chop backwards. You could do these in the grocery store, just everybody think you're a little crazy, but you could do them anywhere. Good. Shake those out. How are we feeling? Are we feeling good? Do we need to take a break or have a seat? Maybe grab a drink of water. Do what's right for you and your body and stay safe. So we're gonna do a little more lower body work. So feet wider than hips, and we're gonna do little squats. Maybe even want to turn your toes out a tiny bit. They're little. These are little squats. These aren't all the way to the chair squat. These are little squats. Think of the times during the day when you squat. We squat to get it off of chairs. We probably squat to pick up laundry. A pet, a child, those grocery bags that you're going to stack on your arms and carry, right? So every time you pick up the laundry basket, don't just do it once, do it twice. And we'll get stronger. One more. Hold at the bottom, press through your heels, and come on up. Good. Shake those out. Good. I'm going to have you take your feet another heel, toe, a little bit even wider. So now we have a wide squat. This is definitely the pick up the laundry basket squat. If you can go lower, go as far as you feel comfortable. Butt goes back, knees go forward over the toes. Take a peek. Are your knees caving in? If they're doing this, push them out. You can pick up something. All right, box of books, overhead shelf. Box of books, overhead shelf. One more box of books. That's it, I promise. Good. These are our everyday activity type exercises. We're going to little march it out. Good. Roll the shoulders back and away. Nice and tall. Brace the belly, feet under hips. So remember that warm up, we did that little step forward? We're going to do that again. Step forward, lift the back heel and come back. So I step, lift, and come back. Step and come back. It's a video rewind. Forward, reverse the tape. Bring that foot back under the hip. This time I want you to step farther and push the floor away. Chair is here for balance if you need it. Try to only use it for balance and not to push off of. How big of a step can you take? One more. Here's a challenge. Hold. Push yourself back. Good. Shake that out. Want to do the other side? We're going to move around. Use that chair for balance. Then take that left foot. Step it forward. Pull it back. Remember that right heel lifts up, just like when you walk. Good. A little deeper. Can you step farther out? This time, down and hold. Hold. Push up, step back. Shake it out. Great way to shake this out, take a walk around your chair. Walk all the way around and pause. Go the other way. So what if during our day, every time we got up, we did it more than once. Every time we get up, we walked around our chair. And every time we picked up something, we did it more than once. We've doubled the amount of activity we've done in our day. It's a great way to get started and kickstart our fitness. We also need to do a little calf raising. Calf raising is important. It's how we step up when we walk and when we step on stairs. We lift up and step. So let's just do some high knees for now and lift. One side, right side only. Chair's here for support. If this is as high as you have today, that's fine. Again, nothing should hurt. Maybe a little uncomfortable, but not hurt. I'm lifting right from the knee like I was a marionette with strings. Hold. Circle that foot around. Wriggle it around. Good. We don't need to change sides to do the other side, so we're going to lift the other foot. Lift. And lift. Good posture, right? Big ab raise. Good. Lift. One more. We're going to do an up and hold. Hold. Wriggle it around. All directions. No wrong way to do that. You can do that seated too. All right. Last thing we're going to do is standing. You can do this seated as well if you needed to, but I want you to lift up. Lift up. Press up as far as you can on your toes. Think you're a ballerina. Reach on the top shelf, tippy toes. Take a walk. Walk on the heels. We did this in the warm-up. Toes. Heels. And toes. This makes our ankles and our knees stronger. It helps us as we walk, as we climb stairs. Let's go back to those lunges, alternating sides. One and the other. One and the other. Feel a little difference in your ankle mobility here. Press into that big toe. One more each side, and then we're done with the lunges. Good. We're going to do some narrow squats, down and up. Now I want your chair handy because we're going to go from that squat to calf raise. Tiptoes. Can you think about exploding up? How quick can you get there? Use the chair if you need it for balance. Up and up. One more. Ready? Up and hold. Hold. Squeeze. Remember the chair's there if you need it. How long can you hold it? Bring it on down. Good. Shake it out. We're going to do a little tiny step touch like we did before. This time is to shake out our legs. Shake out our arms. Just let them go. How we feeling? We feeling good? All right, this is the part everybody came for. This is the stretch. It's more stretching and a little relaxing. So if you've gotten this far, you've done very well. You have kick-started your fitness, and that's good. Keep it up. Things that were challenging, keep doing them. They'll become less challenging over time. Hold right there. Reach out. Again, seated if you have to. Reach. Palms up. Reach as far as you can. Drop your fingers, lift your elbows, then take your right hand, put it behind your head. Lift your elbow to the ceiling. Maybe give it a push or a pull. You're looking to stretch that tricep muscle. I'm reaching back as far as I can behind my neck. Good. Reach out. Lift. Breathe. Come back here. Lift that elbow. Press it or pull it. Feel a big stretch right through here. Shake it out. A little step touch. Not big, right? Little movement. You could do this in the grocery store too, then you definitely would be probably escorted out. Reach, take that right arm, bring it across. Reach around. Good. Reach out. And reach around. Good. If you're seated, you may want to come on up and join us standing. I'm going to take my right foot back. I'm going to plant my heel this time and keep that back knee bent. I can feel a little stretch in my calf. This leg is just here. My weight is in the back leg. I'm going to straighten the back leg, bend the front knee, and give those hips a little push forward. Reach the hand forward. Hang on to the chair if you need it, and reach up. Now, if you feel good, push those hips farther forward. It's a big stretch of the hip. If you feel secure in your balance, you can let go. Squeeze your butt and reach back. Oh, nice big hip opening. If you sit a great deal or drive a great deal, this muscle gets shortened and it feels so good to open that up. From there, straighten the front leg, lift your spine, and push your backside towards the back wall. Tipping from the hip. If these stretches aren't right for you, no worries. We're going to do something similar again, seated in a moment. And then shift all your weight back and lift the toe. Good. Come on up, take a walk around to the other side. Take that left foot back, bend the knee. You want to feel a stretch in that calf. Straighten the leg, shift the weight forward. You can help it by pushing your hips forward. Take that hand and reach either forward or up. Feeling good in your balance, release. Come on up, push those hips forward. Bring the hands down, hands to hip. Straighten both legs, tips from the hip. And feel a big stretch here. Feels kind of good. Bend that back knee, lift that front toe. Sit back like you're sitting on the edge of a stool with one foot sticking out. Good. Let's do some more of these similar stretches. We're going to do them seated. So the remainder of our time is in a chair. I'm going to sit nice and tall, but I want to come to the edge of the chair. Roll the shoulders back and away. I'm going to take right foot, cross it over the left, push the knees apart. I'm up on my tiptoes, lift my spine and tip forward just a little bit. Left hand to right thigh. It's like a game of Twister. Take this hand and reach towards that far corner. Belly button pushes the spine. We're looking to stretch right through here of our lower back. If you need a little more, take your hand and flip it over. Press your knee into your hand. Look about 10, 12 feet ahead in the floor. Breathe. Good. Come on down. Switch sides. Lift and tip. Reach the hand across. Reach diagonally. Now on your mirror image, you should look just like I do. Press that hand if you need to. Looking ahead. Reach far away. Good. Take that right foot. I'm going to scoot forward on my chair. Press the heel, lift the spine, and tip from the hip. I'm going to push my left foot into the floor, my hand on top, squeeze my shoulders back, and tip from the hip. I'm lifting that toe towards my shin. Feel a big stretch. Let's fire up that leg a little bit more. Push the toe down as far as you can. If you can get it to the floor, that's spectacular. Spread the toes, push through the ball, the arch of the heel, and feel that stretch travel up the back of your leg. If you want a little bit more, you can tip from the hip and can reach. If you do not have osteoporosis or osteopenia, you can tuck and reach even farther. Can you touch your toes? It's good to have a goal. Reach forward, inhale and rise. Open up. Big stretch in the chest. Good. Take this foot and bring heel to instep or cross. You can cross lower. If you've had a knee or hip replacement, maybe this is where you stop. If it feels right and safe for you to do so, you can bring a knee all the way up. You can even leave that leg long, flex the foot, and open up this hip. Tip from the hip and come forward. For a little bit more, we're going to change where the stretch is by lifting that toe on the floor. I feel it move a little bit more into my glutes from my hips. Again, you can tip a little bit farther if it's safe for you to do so. Again, if you do not have osteoporosis or osteopenia, you can do this. Otherwise, you're going to stay here, cross the ankle or cross the knee, lift the spine, pull the knee towards you, and take that arm back and sweep back. Reach behind, look over your thumb. Think tall spine. Height, then rotate. Good. Bring that hand back. Let's do the other side. Inhale up, press the heel, tip from the hip. My hand is here to support, holding me up, and pulling that toe up towards my shin as best I can. Pulling my shoulder blades back and away. Push the toe to the floor. Spread your toes. Feel that stretch travel up the back of the leg a little bit more. Again, if it's right for your body, tip from the hip and reach. You want a little more? Tuck the chin and reach to your toes. You can even help pull that toe up a little bit. Reach your fingers forward, inhale, open. Big stretch through the chest, this should feel really good. Take that foot, heel to instep or cross the ankle. You can cross the shin or bring it up higher if that's right for you. Turn it all the way out, flex the foot. Inhale, exhale, tipping forward. Thinking spine is long and reaching away. Then for a little bit more, we lift the toe on the floor. Breathing. Inhale on up. Again, if it's right for your body, cross your ankle or your knee. Lift tall, pull the knee towards your chest, and then reach around behind. I'm dropping my shoulders, lifting my crown of my head, reaching over, looking over my fingers. Breathing. Good, release. So I talked about those tight hip flexors if you've been sitting a lot, even during class. If you have the right chair, no arms on your chair, I'm going to turn sideways. I'm going to put just my left leg on the chair. My right one's going to hang off. I'm going to let this knee fall right down, straight below. I want to push through my heel and face that knee. Feel an opening here. You tuck your elbows, inhale, and reach forward. I'm pressing through that heel and pull back. As I pull back, big opening right here in that hip. Push and pull. You can use the back of the chair for support and just use one hand. One more, holds. Take that hand high. If you don't have osteoporosis and it's right for you, reach up and then reach over your chair. Feel a big stretch through the side body and through this hip. Breathe. Inhale up. Bring that leg up. Scoot around to the other side. We're going to do it all again. And take this foot and step it back. And let the leg hang. Push through the heel. Square up and facing forward. Good. Push. And pull back. Oh, that feels spectacular. Big opening there. Push. And pull. Pushing through that back heel. One more. Good. Hand to chair. Reach up high. Big reach. Lift the ribs. Up and over. Let that leg fall heavy. Bring it on up. Help it if you need to. And face forward. I'm going to go about 3/4 of the way back on my chair. I'm going to take a big breath. Inhale up. Lean back. Let the chair support you. Take your feet out long if you need to. Take a big breath. Begin to exhale. Slowly open your arms. Stopping sort of in a Y position. Palms reach to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Again, T position, arms reach for the ceiling. Another big breath. Let arms begin to fall by my sides, opening the chest. Spine is long and tall. When you reach the bottom, pull yourself on up, scoot yourself all the way back, hinging from the hip, lean into the chair. So we want to lean into the chair, not sink into the chair. Scooting back, all the way back, drop your hands by your sides. Take a moment, take a drink if you need it. How are we feeling? We should be feeling really good by now. We're going to relax just a little bit more because recovery is just as important as movement. So drop your hands by your sides. Take a nice big breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Breathe in, maybe circle the hands wide. And then exhale down. Let's do that again. Inhale and rise. Hold them high. Sink the shoulders away from the ears. Reach to the ceiling. Lower them down. This time, close or lower your eyes in the way. Let your arms float, becoming weightless yet heavy at the same time. Let them fall by your side, roll your shoulders back and away. And then you can bring your hands to your lap. Belly button to spine. Take a big breath. Notice how you feel after all that movement. We did a lot of movement today. Do you feel tight? Do you feel relaxed? Take a few breaths. Working on slowing the breath. Slows the heart rate. Cools the body too. Now, I like palms up. It opens my chest, allows me to make more breath. We just want to take a few minutes to just be and relax and be still. As you breathe in, notice where you feel tightness or tension. And as you exhale, see if you can send it away with the breath. Feeling tightness in your shoulders, let it go as you breathe out. Your hips, your knees, maybe just let the legs fall heavy. If you'd like, you can even practice something we call belly breathing. Take your hands and put it on your belly, and as you inhale, push your hands away. As you exhale, push all the air out. Now, whether you're using the belly breath or just regular breathing, count how long it takes you to breathe in. My in-breath took me 4 counts. This time I'm going to see if I can count my out-breath. Took me 6 counts to breathe out. I'm going to see if I can make my in-breath half of what my out-breath was, or conversely, my out-breath twice as long as my in-breath. So if I breathe in for 4, breathe out for 8. It may take a good effort to push the last of that air out. By pushing out all that air, especially if you're belly breathing, your body's going to take a deeper breath on the next in-breath, and the cycle continues. As we breathe deeper, we bring more oxygen to the blood, we recover quicker, we feel better. You can continue with that breath, stay where you are, or if you'd like, you can drop your hands by your side. If you'd like, you can come with me and inhale, circle the hands wide as you bring them up, holding them high as you exhale, shoulders away from ears. Inhale and reach for the sky, and exhale and float the hands down slowly, taking any extra breaths you need to reach the bottom, searching for that sense of weightlessness. And you reach the bottom. On your next natural in-breath, we rise again. Holding high as we exhale, shoulders away from ears. Inhale and reach for the sky with slight pressure, connecting fingers and palms. We begin to exhale the hands down towards the forehead, the nose, taking any extra breaths you need as you pass the chin, and landing at your beautiful heart. Bid you namaste. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.